Cellular respiration is one of the chemical processes that occur in the body by which the chemical energy of food is released and converted into adenosine triphosphate ATP, the energy stored in biological systems, and other byproducts. The equation for cellular respiration is opposite of the photosynthesis equation. C6H12O6 plus 6O2 goes to 6CO2 plus 6HTO plus ATP, otherwise known as glucose plus oxygen goes to carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. There are two types of cellular respiration, aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic respiration requires the presence of oxygen in the cells, while the anaerobic does not utilize oxygen along the processes. As previously explained, the aerobic cellular respiration requires the presence of oxygen. This process has three stages to convert food glucose into ATP, namely glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain, ETC. Glycolysis takes place in the systole of the cell and can take place even without oxygen. Here one glucose molecule is converted into two molecules of pyruvate with the help of NAD+ and some energy. Aside from pyruvate, glycolysis produces NADH and four molecules of ATP. The second stage is the Krebs cycle, where the pyruvate molecules enter the matrix of the mitochondria to be converted into acetyl-CoA. This enzyme transforms oxalate into citrate, initiating a series of reactions involving the release of carbon molecules and conversion of NAD and FAD into NADH and FADH2, respectively. In a single turn of the cycle, three molecules of NADH, two FDH2, and one ATP is produced. The third stage is the ETC, which takes place at the inner mitochondrial membrane and involves oxidative phosphorylation. This step makes the majority of the ATP and requires the presence of oxygen. The NADH and FDH2 produced from the Krebs cycle initiate the process and will work with electrons and oxygen. Along the process, the NADH loses its hydrogen molecules, creating a hydrogen concentration that would drive the production of ATP. The resulting NAD+ can then be recycled/reused in glycolysis. This stage produces 32 to 34 ATP. All in all, the entire aerobic respiration is able to produce 36 to 38 ATP molecules from a molecule of glucose. The first step in the anaerobic cellular respiration is glycolysis, since this process does not require oxygen to take place. As previously explained, this process produces pyruvate and ATP. The resulting pyruvate molecules enter the next step, which is fermentation. Depending on the organism, pyruvate can be converted into either ethanol or lactic acid. Fermentation, however, does not produce ATP, and since there is an absence of oxygen, Krebs cycle does not occur. Thus, the anaerobic process only produces a total number of 2 ATP per one glucose molecule.